Think with the Lachance and find the difference. Hi everyone, this is Tony from Lachance. I'm in charge of business in Saudi Arabia and Jordan. In 2020, due to COVID-19 and the outbreak of some disease, the global shrimp production was greatly reduced, and which caused a great loss to the shrimp farmers and shrimp producers. But actually, we did have some customers that even had 10% increase in the shrimp production. But why they did such wonderful job in the shrimp production? And most of them agree on one thing, that is, only healthy shrimps can make higher production. Today, I'm going to talk about some factors that may impact the shrimp health and thus influence the production benefits of shrimp producers. My presentation includes 4 parts. Part 1, common problems in molting process. Part 2, fetal disease in shrimp production. Part 3, functions of hepatopancreas. And Part 4, bioacids on shrimp. Let's get to Part 1, common problems in molting process. As we all know that shrimps are invertebrates, and like the majority of invertebrates, they have an exoskeleton to protect themselves. Molting is when shrimp leaves its tight-fitting exoskeleton in order to start growing a new, larger one to live in. In healthy conditions, an adult shrimp will molt every 3 to 4 weeks, but a younger shrimp will molt more often due to how fast they grow, perhaps every 1 or 2 weeks. So there are 2 very common problems in molting process, that is, delayed molting or unsuccessful molting. What is the cause of those problems and how to solve those problems? It should be noted that molting hormone plays a key role in molting process, and cholesterol is the precursor of molting hormone. So it is critical to have sufficient cholesterol in shrimp feed and ensure the absorption of cholesterol so as to guarantee the successful molting of shrimps. Part 2, fetal diseases in shrimp production. Some fetal diseases may cause a great loss in shrimp production. For example, white phases or early mortality disease. Once infected with those diseases, the whole pond of shrimps will be dead. The true cause of those diseases is still under discussion in aquaculture industry, without answers or solutions. However, according to some studies, it is effective to improve the immunity of shrimps to prevent the outbreak of those fatal diseases. I believe it is easily understood that a healthy shrimp is more likely to survive than unhealthy shrimp in the same environment. Let's get to Part 3, functions of hepatopancreas. The hepatopancreas is an important organ for the absorption and storage of nutrients. It has the dual role in secreting digestive enzymes and absorbing nutrients. So it is critical to protect the hepatopancreas health of shrimps in production to guarantee the successful molting process and growth performance, as well as to improve the immunity of shrimps. Then how to protect the hepatopancreas health of shrimp? Let's get to Part 4, bioacids on shrimp. In 2020, we did a trial on shrimp in Saudi Arabia. It can be seen from the pictures that the shrimps of the test group have clear and full hepatopancreas and midgut, while those with control group have discontinuous intestine and empty midgut. And the final results show that the survival rate for test group is 10% higher than that of control group. Here is a video to show the conditions of the shrimps in the test. Welcome back. And you can see the main difference is that we add bioacids in test group. So while bioacids can help protect the hepatopancreas health and improve the survival rate of shrimps, bioacids can promote the digestion and absorption of cholesterol, so the molting process of the shrimp can be guaranteed. Bioacids also promote the absorption of fat and other nutrients such as protein and vitamins, which is critical to the growth of the shrimps and development of hepatopancreas. Bioacids can repair the damaged liver cell and guarantee the functions of hepatopancreas. So we do suggest all shrimp farmers to try bioacids in their shrimp feed. For more information, please feel free to contact me. I wish all of you make a great success in shrimp production. That's all for today's presentation. At the end of the show today, here is a video for you to know more about our product Bioacids. Thanks for watching. I'm Tony. See you next time.
In modern breeding industry, fat or oil content become more and more high in feed formulation. However, it's a complicated process for fat digestion with 3 steps: emulsification, digestion, and absorption. Different with emulsifiers, bioacids play an important role in the whole steps. Emulsification. Bioacids have a special structure by which combine with hydrophilic elements and lipophilic elements. One of them can fix in water and another one will insert into the fat. Under this way, fat can be emulsified into little droplets, which will help enlarge the contact areas with lipase. Digestion. The suitable pH value for lipase is 8 to 9. But the pH value in the intestine is 6 to 7. Lipase doesn't work under this condition. The lipase can be activated by bioacids. When they combine together, as bioacids can open its cap and release the catalyzed elements. In the meanwhile, the structure of lipase is also changed, which can let fat droplets contact with catalytes. Under this way, fat will be hydrolyzed into fatty acids, glycerin and monoglyceride. Absorption. short-chain fatty acid will be absorbed directly, while long-chain fatty acid can only be absorbed after combining into chloramicron with bile acids and a phospholipid. As one carrier, bile acids can help fatty acids get through the identification system of intestine epithelial cell and then pass into bloodstream in order to finish the absorption process. At the same time, bile acids will part from the compound and back into the liver through portal vein, then enter into intestine with the new secreted ones to finish its enterohepatic circulation. Under this circulation, recyclable bile acids will promote bile secretion. A large amount of bile can wash out endotoxin and mycotoxin produced by using antibiotics and non-conventional feedstuffs. What's more, adding bile acids can also effectively release the heavy burden of liver, thus play an important role in protecting the health of liver and gallbladder. As the most professional manufacturer in China, Lachance bile acids has been approved as one new type feed additives, and it has earned good reputation from the clients in domestic and overseas. Bile acids, one perfect solution for fatty acid nutrition.